further. Let's keep going. I already forget the name of it. The Kidnapped Turnabout, that's right. March 13th. It's time. Don't worry, Mr. Edward. I'll be following every movement with my binoculars. Good to hear. Counting on you for backup. Count on me, sir. I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. Who would have thought that upon my return, thrust into a kidnapping case, that I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop off? Let's see, I checked that the money is all there, safe inside this suitcase. Luckily I have a suitcase from the last. Now all I have to do is wait. Wait for further instructions. Which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. Place after all. Oh no, not the blue badger. Welcome to Gatewater Land. Gatewater? That sounds... Ooh. Oh, thank you. And a big hello to you too. I'm the Proto Badger. Nice to meet you. Okay, apparently I'm just gonna stare at it until its soul. Just look at those soulless eyes. Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me? A picture? You? Sorry, but I'm not interested. Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a good day. Hello? Why? Born, Attornus Amato. Clearly into one of those, like, I don't know, the voice modifier, modulator or something. Leave me alone, it's early. Sounds like the kidnapper is using some sort of voice alteration device. If I would have just clicked the A button once. I'm his representative, Miles Edward. Are you up? No, I'm a prosecutor. Don't tell them that! Are you kidding me? I know what you're wondering. Yes, I have brought the ransom money with me. See, in that case, bring the money with you to the stadium. I thought this one took place in the haunted. This person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Please, Detective Gumshoe, I really need you to come through for me this one time. There's a child. Edgeworth speaking. Next, come to the haunted house. And just how long do you have me walk around? That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend. Suppose not. That tiny stick. Bandwidth. I've arrived. Go inside. What? dismal place. That's it. Go through those doors. I need watch from somewhere. Also, if this is an attraction, haunted house, why? Probably shouldn't have done the broken glass everywhere on the floor. Just saying. That feels unsafe. Leave the money and go. Now. Hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do it today for now. Couldn't catch even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police back up arrive. Oh, God. Ah! It was a trap! March 13th. That guy betrayed... No. The deal... What are they talking about? What? Alright. Burnt up. Yep. I can't. My body. Here, I made faint again. Tell me that sound is supposed to be coming from. Where am I? How long was I out? Oh, raining, yep. It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop-off. It's supposed to be a simple affair. But why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me. The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, director of the powerful Saibatsu Amano Group. But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son Lance had been kidnapped. I know that Lance was already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. Can't sit around waiting for someone to must escape somehow. Huh. Is that you making that funny sound? Who's there, and how dare you laugh at a gentleman's... You don't jump from such a height in such a short skirt. Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers? Kidnapper? Me? No way. I'm not into such a petty crap. Nope, I'm after something much, much bigger. Or now, please, focus on this. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Even in the depths of night, no other bird dares to take flight. One alone soars to shine, the light of righteousness on the world's plight. That one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu. Wait, are they just playing with the Yatagarasu? Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You can call me Kay, okay? Good, glad that's settled. Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. first, be so kind as to remove these ropes. Should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know? This rope goes through here, and there you go. What a relief. I owe you my pennies. It's okay. You can pay me back in full later. Then what question should I start? Fortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be with this cheeky. Call yourself a great thief. Yet, are you really a thief at all? You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a thief, right? That's not the part I have a tough time believing. I am the real, genuine Yatagarasu, you know? Yep, I'm a pure-blooded thief. That was something I inherited from my predecessor. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right? What? Of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet. Seriously. Say such a horrible thing to your savior. That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me yet. You say you're the Yatagarasu. What do you mean? Wait, do you mean you are the Yatagarasu? Yep. The most righteous of the righteous. The great, the legendary, great thief. But I inherited the title only recently. But I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second. I was not aware that thieves could pass down their titles like that. Don't worry, I've got some big plans in the works. Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they? I knew it! There's just no reasoning with the prosecutor. I'm not the problem here. I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu have no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal. Only one thing? And what would that be? But that's gonna have to wait until we find our way out of here. Well, at least there's one thing laying around. Sure, I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you. So you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth. Ha! Now I remember. Remember something I just told you. But she sure is cheery. Alright then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here. That sound is awful. It would seem that we are locked in from the other side. What? Wait, I don't hear you, la la la. Okay, do you remember where you came in from, right? Or you do remember where you came in from. Looks like that might be our way out of this room. Whoops, slight miscalculation. Oh, you can kind of see the other side of the room. There's a coffee cup. Chair. That's interesting. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit. Ugh. Suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can't find another way out. Investigate. What is this? It's like the Bad Badger, and it's looking as bad as ever. That costume. I guess the Bad Badger's costume is at the very least a two-piece, huh? The real question is, why is only the head seen? Oh, there's a cell phone. It's my phone. Looks like I made it through the ordeal intact. If only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside. Ah, but we right here. Ah, there was a cell phone here this whole time? If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? I was so worried, sir. I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper, that's all. I'm sorry, sir. I'm such a failure. If only I hadn't lost sight of you. Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter right now. You don't have to worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. In doing that, I sorta... Wrong, detective. Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're gonna have to do with me. Who is this? Shilong Lang of Interpol. Oh, Shilong. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, whether it's on local or global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Lang Z says... G. Pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift? You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. Sorry that this happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here. Sorry, no big deal. What? We're hunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come find you. Eventually. You. What's wrong? Did you get cut off? No, my phone ran out of power. No way! Doesn't matter anyway. Let's try to get out of here through our own means. Yeah, I have a name to live up to after all. Put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out. Hey, there's something at the bottom right box. Oh, I think it's a pink badger costume. Badger? You don't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you? In that case, you better study up on the whole badger clan with this. Proto-badger is the very first badger. Bad badger. A vile criminal with a gun. Blue badger. Ally of justice who keeps the peace. And the pink badger. Note her unique pink bow. So she's the girl. That's all she gets. We gotta appeal to the little girls too. Make one pink and put a bow on it. That'll be good enough. Or something. Blue Badger Bible. I dig it. I suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes. It certainly looks that way. Like the Badger family's home. There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now. But aren't these Badgers the mascots of the police force? Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gatewater group owes the police all those cases they called. They have all the power of the state, and they use it to make a theme park. It's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped, double-looping roller coaster. That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy. It's the thought of this girl saying. I won't rest until I've inspected them. There's a set of keys. And what have we here? Ah! Why do I feel a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look? Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. Yes, this is definitely a key. I'm sure that it's a key to something. Thanks, bitch. Thanks for that. Something is what is relevant to me. Look, it's the Blue Badger. That nemesis. What in the? Why is she beating it up? Got the word badge right in his name. That's nothing but bad news. I think he's out there wandering around in this very park. Better be careful or he's gonna arrest me by the power of his name alone. Yeah, the Badger has the power to arrest anyone. I have to look at every single box. So this is the Blue Badger's rival, the Bad Badger, huh? Do you feel some sort of reverence towards Badger, okay? I can't believe you would be so stereotypical when it comes to thieves. Surely you must also think there are much cooler and cuter ones out there, right? That's it. I've decided that thieves and thievery need an image makeover. Good luck with that one. This is that Blue Badger I met at the main gate. Excuse me, but his name is Proto Badger, not Blue Badger. He's based off of the very first design created by the local police chief. You know, when you compare the two, the Blue Badger looks a bit cuter. I suppose as he continues to redesign him, he managed to make it cuter and cuter. Even humanity has come a long way when you think about how much we've evolved. Are we comparing the Blue Badger to humans now? I suppose this is the Pink Badger. Since it has the same design, doesn't it seem forced to call this one a female? You think so? I mean, just look how long her eyelashes are. Oh, a bow and eyelashes. Okay. That's the only difference. And the fact that she's pink. Yes, and her lips are red. See, lipstick. So high up anyway. How was a thief supposed to make her daring escape? suppose we could make our way out if we were able to climb on top of this block. Ah, that's pretty clever. You'd make a good thief yet, Mr. Edward. Please don't ever place my name and word thief in the same sentence. If I could jump and grab the top of the locker here. And why did they have to make such ginormous lockers anyway? Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold. Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape. And what exactly do you have in mind? Oh, you could paint help in really giant letters. Who, pray tell, would see these giant letters? We're inside a building. Okay then, how about we light the paint on fire and send out colored smoke signals? Anyone who saw would think some crazy arsonist was about and call the cops. Actually, that may not be great. Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we? They're holding a Blue Badger photo rally? You didn't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's his whole family, too. Take a picture of every member of the Badger family and receive a prize. There's only one of each of the 4 family members wandering throughout the park. Best of luck. The wire 3, the costume's missing. Managed to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get a really posh prize. Posh? Okay, girl. Are you British? Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start with the picture of that? You can't do that. That's cheating, says the thief. There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it. Speaking of badgers, there's one sitting against a wall. Seriously? Somehow I don't think that one counts as a badger. You have to take pictures of the costume ones wandering around the park. Those are the rules of this game. No point. This is the beam I was tied to. What's that? Oh, look at that. I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out. Make it over to and out the window. Good thinking. If it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me. Thanks. Little hook looks like it might make for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay, and good luck. Count on it. The great thief Yutagarasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. There we go. As I thought, this beam is definitely not made. What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know. No. Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went? Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking. I feel like I heard something in the hall, but it's all a haze. I went right through the hall and they never talking. But I guess I really am. After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with me. Because this is the case, kidnapping seems like an afterthought to the 1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through this lock. Oh, bitch. Ooh, here into the room the kidnappers were in from here. So, I wouldn't think this. The kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just to... That's awesome! They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves. Well, they're not, because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against it. Very specific. I think this building was originally built with a basement or underground area. There's a beam connection identical to the room. There's even a hook on it to hold a propped up floor panel. Find something useful, Mr. Edgeworth? Perhaps. I may have found a very handy hint. Get out of here. There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as the one. I should probably assume they're very similar in structure. I believe it may be out. Gotta be. Oh, maybe I have to logic it. This hook on this beam. No, I already tried. There's no way I can hook up from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible. I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather that it's here for a different... Really? Like what? As you saw in the adjacent room, there's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well. Oh, I get it. I didn't notice its existence at the time because it was hidden by this tarp. Alright, then let's fold this thing up and... Dead puppy. Now this is what I call treasure. Possibly good. All fit together. Alright. That's enough of that. Wow, this was another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smelled treasure. Sometimes I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom. And what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch. This thing is locked down tight. That's probably what they keep it for. Ah, fiddlesticks. Now. That's a problem. I believe you're up, Kay. Huh? Why me? Because we need to use that tiny key you've taken quite a liking to. Oh, gotcha. Just give it to me. I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big. I believe the feeling of freedom will be much more satisfying. Such a stick in the mud, bro. Alright, I got the secret door open, and now... Ah, wait! Ah! Are you alright, Kay? I'm fine, the ladder just slipped is all. Goodness, you right about how to... A lot of really large machinery. What about an exit? It's really dark and cramped down there. Give yourself the blame for the leak. way! How was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable? Right? Alright. I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay. Oh? How are we gonna bust out? Your reckless actions were of use after all. Are you actually praising me? More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder. Underground ladder? What about it? Ladder isn't just go down. Oh, I see. If we use this... Yes. I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers. Then what are we waiting for? Right, now we can get out of here. Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers have held me hostage in a mysterious Interpol. This is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to the counting it. Kitty! There's a kitty! Wild, Wild West there. 10-gallon hat saloon. It looks like it stopped raining for now. Yeah, thank goodness. You had no idea how hard it was raining earlier. Mr. Edgeworth! So glad to see you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was going to give out. Detective Gumshoe. May I ask what in the world that is? Well, that's... Oh, dear. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 98, 99. Shifu. Shifu? Excuse me. Got one up. Oh, that's the little red panda from Panda. Shifu. All 99 members are here and accounted for, sir. Oh, Lord. Look at these two. What the heck do you think you're doing counting my cups off like that? Every person is a valuable human being. You get me? Those glasses are wild. Everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is a number 1. Got it? I don't get that line of thinking. You are Agent Lang, take it. You! Infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Back the fuck up. Like she says? Like Z. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's Z, because I think this is H. I don't know. I can barely pronounce English right. Do you think I have any claim to being able to do Chinese correctly? cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elephant. Don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. Sheena. This isn't much, but please accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. You all see that just now? That is the proper way for two people to show their respect. Keep that in mind and you'll get far in life. Got it? Ah, that's right. Franziska did warn me about an elite animal agent from the Republic of Shanghai. Apparently, this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or two about you. Involved a murder that occurred during your flight home, right? You sure it took a while to arrest one little flight attendant? How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? Are you saying you could assault a faster now? The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died. I would have solved the entire case, and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today. Yesterday's victim being attacked by Hicks. Hicks was like a brother. So now I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks investigating a smuggling ring, Franziska, and a third person. Must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate in What's the word? This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? Dare to mock the court? Yes. Honestly, yes. I do, and I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you for it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? Why do you feel such intense loathing and Alright, men. Good job on the perimeter around Gatewater. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed. Sir. Now then, Mr. Prosecutor. You just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble, understand? Wait. Mr. Edgeworth, it's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. I have all places to show up here. Completely out of the blue at that. I'll have to ask Detective Gunn to fill me in on that. Look at our stoof. Oh. Well, I was in the haunted house, and now I'm at the Wild Wild West, which is way across the park. I started Oh, there's the handcuff thingy. This park is actually pretty big. that. This probably just shows. Alright, I got nothing important. Oh wait, I got profiles too. Benefactor when I studied in Germany. Son of Ernest. Hey, Faraday. Oh, she's 17. Gummy. Great job, detective. Sir. You're losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. Sir. I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be. They're boyfriends. Shall I prepare the 21-gun salute now or later? Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup? Of course, sir. I think I would know the number of my own precinct like the back of my hand. Why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents? That I have... About 5 minutes after I made the call, that wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir. Agent Lang definitely doesn't answer this question. What is he? Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir. Yes, what is it? Who is that? The girl over there. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. What? Funny, I don't recall making you my assistant. Yeah, I'm Mr. Edwards' assistant. It's been like that since forever. Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role. How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edward, we got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence. Oh, come now. Come on. It'll be fun, like musical chairs. You better stay fast on your feet. No way. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl. Little girl. You got little girl. I can't really do any stealing at all with that detective around. I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity. It's alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing. Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. What do you think about your investigation into the kidnapping? Good question. Inca Planning holds the authority to investigate this case. Things a bit more complicated. Oh, come on. You can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go. You're a self-reported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. I don't like to listen to you. I'm not just any old great thief. I'm the Itagarasu. As I said earlier, Itagarasu is after one and only one thing. What is this one and only thing you're after? Itagarasu is only interested in one thing. And that is the truth. I see. 7 years. Threw the business world into a panic. The Itagarasu reappears. Corporate dealings explode. They've Mysterious and phantom progress appeared and vanished at will. Although we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the target. Tagarasu liked to find and publicly disclose evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once the target was chosen, no dramatic calm card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent out to the mass market, along with a card with the mark of the three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Tagarasu was stealing in the Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be, can it? Lance! Lance! Where are you, son? Those pendulous earlobes. Mr. Amano? Oh, Miles, my boy. I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair after you just returned. He keeps his money on him. For you, Mr. Amano, I'll gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office. I had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system. No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood. If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any... So who's the old man? He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance among Ernest. Now then, you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dear. Terribly sorry that your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Milano. Hold on there. What happened to all that money? I believe the 1 million has been stolen. That the culprits are now on the run. What? Oh man. Do you have anything you can give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth? I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time. Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy. I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mom. I don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. He's incredibly moving. Wish I had recorded him saying that. Definitely should have recorded that conversation. Not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again?
A piece of shit.
How will telling you about Lance help you get him back? Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behavior. Very well then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He's very much like me when I was his age, kind and very attractive. Now, I'm not completely recalling what Lance looks like, but I don't remember attractive. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him. Is there anything else you noticed? Is there anything else about him you noticed late? Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver. Our butler? Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. Been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is. Mr. Romano, can you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon? As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him. Still haven't spoken to him since his leave? What about his family and friends? They said they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. You think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping? Possible, but I can't say anything sure. Even the person closest to the victim. Oliver Deacon. Better keep it. Detective Gumshoe! Yes, sir. Oh, let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs. I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edwards, sir. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin. Mr. Amato, it was my fault that the culprits escaped. Which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself. Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy. Alright. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating. If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it. Look at her getting her gloves ready. She's ready to go. So what should we examine first? It's Agent Lang. We can't leave this area. The culprits were here until only very recently. Which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how this happened. Okay, let's get looking. Hey, you there. Who, me? What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off. I was about to help Mr. Edwards kick off his investigation. You imbecile. All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. No way! I am not working for Wolf. Edgeworth, can't you do something? I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police. Good, now let's go. No! Boy, have I got a job. I've got just a job for someone. Balance. Well, that was exciting. Okay. What? Can't you tell I'm already ready? Can't you tell I'm all ready to get down to some detective work? You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you. Oh, come on! You finally get to be your assistant and you try to ditch me? I don't recall offering you the position. Why did you so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back. You're the only one asserting that. Well, by the time anyone noticed, you've already gone. That's the Tagarasi way. You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about. Fine, whatever, you win. Go do your little investigation. The talented assistant K is going to tag along no matter what you say. Out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. Might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. There are these footprints. Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over there. I remember hearing the rain fall out here while I was being held in there. Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground has already pretty much dried up. It left us with some nice footprints. You know what? I bet if we followed them, we could find out where the kidnappers are. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes. I don't think it'll be that easy. Why not? Carefully, there are quite a few different sets here. We don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers. Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. Got you now, you vile criminals. Kidnappers would have better sense than trying to hide you. Come on, let me know, will ya? Joking. I don't really think that the criminals would be hiding here right in front of two officers. Like this. certainly hope. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Ling's orders. Fill out the password. No. Probably nothing. Remember this song? You ever played the game where this thing... Hey, it's the Blue Badger. Badger, get! I really don't understand why she is so excited over this badger. Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. I could do that job. I wouldn't want to do that job. Doing what contorted wriggling dance again. Aha! It's you! Oh shit! Oh, you've uncovered my undercover identity, sir. I was to remain under that head, sir. Aren't you Officer Meekins? Sir! Mike Meekins reporting for duty, sir. This man was a witness in one of the cases I had 2 years ago. But the only thing I remember about this officer is that. Often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headache. Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth? I've met him in the courtroom once before. So upset. Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time? Sir! Because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir. I was patrolling the scorchingly pouring until a little while ago. When the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. Rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already. I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy onto anyone. It would seem that some people never change. How old is this man? 24. But why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit? Sir! That's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir. I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactic. To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor. How long have you been standing here, officer? Sir! For about 1 little hour, sir. 1 little hour. That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious. I've been here ever since, sir. If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escaping. move. However, sir, I must tell you that I didn't see a thing, sir. I haven't asked you anything yet, officer. No. But I know you will, sir. It's hiding something. Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements. Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir. I'm getting into it, too. I patrolled the park, all while wearing this costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir. Lone blue badger. What you said just now is contradictory to the facts. How so, Mr. Edgeworth? The one thing, yeah.
Take that! Take that!
Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement. Sir, of course, sir. If that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor, this little patrolman will wait as long as I am commanded to wait. You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? Yeah, and if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the blue badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises. What, sir? Then that would mean that there are two blue badgers walking around. But why? Why are you standing here wasting time? Sir, because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. It's a set of tire tracks originating from the garage. Ah, so that means a car left from the garage at some time. Correct. For the car to leave these tracks, it would mean that it left during the passing rain. That's more explanation as to why these tracks are made of mud. Beach track. You can also say this is a special type of car. Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme. They look so lifelike, don't you? Are you thinking of wrangling, or rather stealing them? You can coax them out of you there, sure. Come on, I know you can sweet talk them out. I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, okay? Excuse me. Just let me through here. Alright. There you go. Oh, let's see if I can logic anything. The second blue badger shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person under... I know, it's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away. Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing in the storage area are blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger. Yes, those three. So there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh? I can probably combine these two, actually. Aha. Now that we know what the kidnappers were wearing, now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, Those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning. Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right? Yes. More than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers. Okay, Mr. Edgeworth. Time to use the footprints and go badger hunting. Barely. We're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here. Both look like possible candidates. This set is walking on to the set last. Just stop. I can't make heads or tails of where it's headed. Maybe the seems good towards the stadium. I wonder where the other set went. Get it? Huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I got him! I got one of the culprits! She's punching him, like... Look at her punch! Ah, no, I'm not a kidnapper, sir! Down, okay, clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meek. But our criminals were each wearing a costume. Came over to this garage for something. That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could take a step, step aside for a moment. You need to examine the garage. Sir, Roger Wilco, sir. Let's open the shutter and see what we find. Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside. Oh. That's a dead body. What in the... You seem to have stumbled across a dead body. She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? It's Oliver! Mr. Romano, are you saying that this man is... Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened? Indeed. Why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. Kidnapper's footprints lead right to his garage. A dead body. Possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim. My cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet. Sure calm for someone who found a body. Surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I won't rest until affected everything. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy. I'm a doctor, but let's see what I can do together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds. One in his abdomen and one in his shoulder. So that means he was shot twice? No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is the entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit. Oh, that makes it hurt. Nice, I think you can figure it out. Comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene's a big need for a murder where a bullet might clean through it. I should make note of this. The body was moved! This is an unusually shaped pendant. What is it? Is it something valuable? It retains some of her composure. It's like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Oh, this is like platinum silver! Nice! It is worth something after all. Something written on the back. All Endeavor? It's a name. All Endeavor? This man's name is... not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. The name on the pendant is Colin Deverett. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know, but I'm gonna put on an important piece. I'm just gonna say that it is. I know what this is about. It's also very obvious. Lance, where are you, sweetie? Sweetie? Excuse me, but you are... Badum. Got that badum. Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with... Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh? Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance? Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops. She's got a ring pop. Girlfriend. Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. We haven't gotten that far yet. Oh, girl. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. Swoon. Oh, which reminds me of a cartoon character. May I inquire as to why you're here? I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came... Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped? Where does she have a ring pop? I don't remember that part. No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true. Oh, I can't believe you're being spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now. Looks like she's gone back to the fair man in love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here? Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Hold it! My men brought me up to speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lane. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Hey. Waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now. Suspect? Who? Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us. What? Sir! I had nothing to do with it, sir! Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? I leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom. That's your answer? I know you like your logic and reasoning. That sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. It's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Too bad you don't call the shots around here. As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation? Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? You, how dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shitu? Hold it. Ha 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 ha. Langzy says every pack has its own rules. You can play by their rules and come out on top. That is a true victory. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic. Oh, excuse me. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance. But even you figured that out. Even you figured that much out, right? Cards are hard. With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement, like Officer Meekins. Isn't that right? That is your reasoning? Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment. What's this philosophy of detainment? If you don't know, in that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, criminals have a saying, beware the wolf. Why the wolf? Because in my language, lang means wolf. You don't mess with me or my pack. And as for detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang's. I think I'd have heard of him and his teaching as you that's him and his teaching is that. Langzy developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. Yes, I am aware of who she is. I still love her. Langzy developed it thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zingfa police still trains its recruits using his philosophy. But thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale. Anything wears down and breaks over time. You really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world? Not gonna say it. Want to put it to a test? Test me, wolf boy. I don't actually know.
Hold it!
So what can you tell me about the body? Lots. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways. They teach you the basics of forensics along with the detention philosophy. Oh? Then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figured out, correct?
Hold it!
It would appear you've studied a little of our laws. Studied? You need to study what every child on every street corner already knows. It's that Shina. The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. That's it. Federal Firearms Restriction Act. It's not easy to get a gun these days. Interesting. That woman is in charge of keeping...
Hold it!
If that's the case, there are plenty of officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here. Oh? Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired. How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time? That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. Power of sheer numbers. But you've yet to check Officer Meekin's weapon, correct? Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me your gun. Oh! What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden? God. What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already. Sir? I lost my gun, sir! How could you be so irresponsible? In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we got. You're the one who waited here outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim. You think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim? Black is a little more scrutiny.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, Agent, that is simply not possible. What do you mean? You've seen the crime scene for yourself. While you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean? Yeah. So you did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene. If it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight. Not bad. See your logic, Ken? In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that Officer was hanging around here in the first place? Weird? So, hey you, your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk. But sir, I really did take a walk, sir. You're a disgrace. How dare you pack off again so lightly. Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Hiding something? Edgeworth, please, sir. Save me the way you did earlier. Please, sir. Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened. Sir, not you too. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Badger Mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling the dreams to the children, sir! Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir. Stop saying sir. God damn it. What is this blue Badger Mobile? It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir. So the blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop? Kinda cool, Sir! I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant. seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self. Sure seems sure of what he's saying. Try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer. Sir! Roger, sir. Just text him.
Objection!
Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir? I'm lying, sir? Yes, you are. You were really out there selling dreams at the Blue Batchmobile until recently. And what is it doing here inside the garage? Actually, I had just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized that the Blue Badger-mobile was nowhere to be found, sir. It means it was perhaps stolen? That's when I came back to this area thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. That's when you found me, Mr. Edwards, sir.
Knuckle back!
A likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that? What exactly is so convenient about his story? Car getting stolen? It's completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used alright. Move the dead body. What? You killed the victim at some distant location, officer. And then you used the Blue Badger-mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me! Sir, the killer, sir! It wasn't me, sir! Agent Lang, wait! What do you want now? We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. Can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth. I told you, truth schmooth, I couldn't care less. Schmooth. Our job is to catch the crook. We'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors and your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You boorish buffoon. I think you need to leave. What? We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way. You could interfere with another one of my investigations. Okay, now, let's forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. I'm afraid the one interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Whoa, I don't know how to make that noise. Now, be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. Fair. That one's a fair one. Oh, to be continued. Please leave. That was wow. All right. Part 1 of the kidnap turnabout. I'm going to take a little bit of a break and then I'll be back. Out.